Leinster and the Lions have both released their teams to the URC Quarter Final matchups, and I cannot wait. This is going to be an absolutely awesome game. A lot of people are saying that Leinster are going to absolutely thrash the Lions. I don't think so. Maybe it could happen, but I don't think so. Leinster have obviously not chosen their strongest team this week, which I think maybe could bite them a bit going forward into this game, because the Lions have chosen a very strong team without the likes of a Ruan Venter, without some other guys as well, some very key players, Morne van der Berg as well. But Leinster haven't chosen their strongest team. They've chosen a very strong team still, and I think they can get a result. But they must not take this Lions team for lightly at all. They mustn't take them for granted, because I said the same thing for the Cardiff vs Stormers game. Cardiff can pull off a shock upset, and I think the Lions can too if Leinster doesn't pitch up. They are hurting after the Bordeaux game. How quickly can they kind of forget about the heartbreak from last week and focus on this tournament right now to try go back to back in the URC? There's been other seasons as well where Leinster were kind of thinking too much about the Champions Cup and they ended up losing a quarterfinal or a semi-final game in the URC. Will it happen again? I don't know, but let's get right into the teams. Before we do, if you do enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe to help the channel grow. There's a lot more content coming out. The international games are coming and it's going to be absolutely awesome. So let's have a look at the Leinster team selected. Andrew Porter at number 1, Dan Sheehan at number 2, Tide Furlong at number 3, Joe McCarthy at number 4, James Ryan at number 5, a very good Tide 5 there. Number 6, Deegan. Number 8, Doris. Number 7, Penny. Number 9, McGrath. Number 10, Sam Prendergast gets the start. I want to see what some of you guys think about that in the comments down below. James Lowe, number 11. Jamie Osborne at number 12. That is a very good selection. He is such a quality player. And there's been a lot of people in my comments saying Jamie Osborne needs to play in the centres. And he's going to be playing alongside Rico Ioane, who's at number 13. And I think that could be a very good centre combination for this game. Number 14, O'Brien. And number 15, Hugo Keenan. So a very good starting lineup there. Yes, it's not their strongest, but it's a very strong starting lineup, and it could probably beat any team in this competition on any given day if they do pitch up. Number 16, McCarthy. Number 17, Yusanov. Number 18, Clarkson. Number 19, Mangan. Number 20, Van der Vlier. Number 21, Jameson Gibson Park. Number 22, Harry Byrne. And number 23, Robbie Henshaw. So a very strong team selected for Leinster. Yes, it's not their strongest team. There's Jack Conan's not playing. There's other guys not playing. Jameson Gibson Park's not starting. But the thing is, they've still got those kind of players, that crop of players in the squad for the game. If things don't go their way in the first half, they can bring on a Josh van der Vlier and a Jameson Gibson Park and a Harry Byrne to really sort things out. The one thing with this Leinster team is they don't give up. They're not going to stop playing for the whole 80 minutes. Can the Lions keep up with that? I'm not too sure. I think the Lions will start off very strong. The Lions have a very strong team. If the Lions can play anything like they've been playing in Johannesburg, then we could see a fight to the 80th minute. But realistically, the Lions are not a team that likes playing away from home. They don't play very well away from home either. And I think this Leinster team selected is probably the perfect selection for this game to get the result, but also give a few players some rest and maybe just look at a few guys in different combinations and different positions as well. I mean, the things that really stand out to me, Sam Prendergast getting the start at 10. I know a lot of fans are going to be up in arms saying he shouldn't ever play a game of rugby again, which I think is very harsh. He's actually been playing pretty well recently in the URC when given the opportunity. He got a man of the match performance as well a few weeks ago. So I think he deserves an opportunity to play. Yes, they do have that kind of get out of jail free card with a Jameson Gibson Park and a Harry Byrne on the bench. So there's not really too much to worry about there. Sam Prendergast can either have a very good game or have a bad game and get taken off early. So there's not really too much to fear there. I think the Lions have a very strong team, but can they keep it up for 80 minutes against a Leinster team like this, who's going to be fighting to kind of get back the revenge for last week? So I would not want to be the team playing against Leinster after last week. But this also comes in two different ways, because Leinster might just be absolutely wrecked, absolutely tired, kind of out of it emotionally as well. And that's where the Lions could capitalize. We saw it with the Springboks in the semi-final of the World Cup. They just came off a massive win against France, a very emotional win, and they just couldn't get up for it in the first 50 to 60 minutes the way they could against France. The same thing could happen here for Leinster, and maybe the Lions have a very good opportunity here. But let's look at the Lions team selected. They've gone for SJ Kotz at number 1, PJ Boerta at number 2, Sebastian Lombard at number 3, Reinhard Nordnagel at number 4, Darian Landsberg at number 5, Siba Mahashe at number 6, Bato Tlekani at number 7, Frankie Horn is captain at number 8, captain fantastic. Number 9, Niku Steyn in place of Morne van der Berg, who's obviously injured. Number 10, Chris Smith, who's obviously Mr. Reliable for them. Number 11, Erich Cronje, who's been very good this season in the number 11 jersey. Number 12, Richard Creel. Number 13, Henku van Wyk. Number 14, Angelo Davids. Number 15, Kieran Horn. And looking at the bench, I've gone for Frank Kumare, Edward Davids, RF Skuman, Ruan Delport, Siba Koma, JC Pretorius, Reinhard Jonker, and Hashim Peed. That's a very strong Lions team, and this team could honestly put up a very good fight against Leinster. So that's a very strong team. And looking at the Lions team right now, I think the one thing that really stands out to me is that the whole tight 5 are no names to people from Leinster, from other countries that watch the South African teams play. That tight 5 probably is a few no-name players, but to me, I know those players are very hardworking. They gel very well together as a unit, and I think that's a very good and a very strong tight 5 for this game. Obviously, the standout in the forward pack is the loose trio. I mean, Siba Mahashe, Bauta Tlekani, and Frankie Horn. I probably think I'd give them the kind of nudge over the Leinster loose trio this week. I think that's a very good loose trio. All of those guys are in form. All of those guys are playing for a Springbok jersey as well. And I think Frankie Horn is one of the most underrated, underspoken about players in South Africa right now, who needs to get more recognition because he has been absolutely phenomenal. Of course, Bauta Tlekani is a human wrecking ball. If him, Siba Mahashe, and Frankie Horn have a massive game, the Lions could pull off a result. Obviously, Niku Steyn at number 9. Very unfortunate that the Lions don't have Morne van den Berg. But I don't think a lot of people realize just how good Niku Steyn can be on his given day as well. He is a very good player, still a youngster as well. So it's good to have a guy like him and Hashim Peed coming from the bench. We know what Hashim Peed can do. He's a very good impact player. He can make a big impact. He can change the game. I mean, we remember what he did against the Sharks at Kings Park as well this year, scoring that try in the dying moments to win the game, which seemed like an impossible result at that time for the Lions, which really swung the season for them, which made it an absolutely awesome season from there on going forward. The Lions could pull a result here. I know I keep saying this, but this Lions team is very strong, very underrated, with some very good players that are kind of becoming experienced URC veterans now. Now, guys like Kieran Horn, Angelo Davids, Henku van Wyk, Chris Smith, Frankie Horn, Bauta Tlekani, some very good players there that have been playing at this level for a while. I do think, though, this Lions team is not the best team away from home. That's going to be the one thing that they're going to have to fix for this game. They aren't the best playing away from Ellis Park, but if they can play even 10% like they do at Ellis Park, then this game will be very fun. Otherwise, I do see Leinster winning this game quite comfortably if the Lions don't pitch up and play like they've been playing away from home all season. So, that being said, my prediction for this game, I think Leinster are going to win it probably quite comfortably. I think it's going to be close till about the 50th minute or the 60th minute because it is a quarterfinal. I think the Lions will play their absolute hearts out. I just think Leinster has a bit more quality, a lot more international players that just have that experience to win those very tightly contested games in a playoff match as well. This squad from Leinster has just been playing in the Champions Cup. They've won a few games there as well. They're going to try to bounce back from last week, and this is the Lions' first URC playoff appearance ever. So I do think Leinster's going to win, but it's not taking away anything from this Lions team. If they do win, I will not be surprised at all. It's a very good Lions team, a very strong Lions team. And I don't think anybody should be taking this team lightly, because if Leinster doesn't pitch up and the Lions do pitch up, the Lions will leave this game with a victory going to the semi-finals. So that's just my predictions, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. What do you think is going to happen? Who do you think needed to be selected? Who are you happy to see that was selected as well? What do you think about the team selections, and who do you think is going to win this game? I'll see you in the next video. A lot more match reactions coming out from all these URC games this weekend. I'll see you then. Cheers.